Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kayla. Today's video is going to be something a little different. I never do these because I just never have the means to do them. But it is the middle of November in this current moment, but my birthday, end of October. So I have a silly, goofy little birthday book haul. You guys, I'm gonna tell you these in kind of no particular order. I'm just gonna pull from this bag and see what we get, because I only slightly remember what's in this bag because I've been keeping it in the bag since putting it in the bag. First things first is the one that's not in the bag, and that is The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson. Most of these I'm going to tell you, I read the synopsis at one point and I do not remember them now. Basically, a young woman living in a rigid, puritanical society discovers dark powers within herself in the stunning feminist fantasy debut. I got this book from Amy over at A Star Reads. It got sent to me and I wasn't expecting it, and I opened it and was like, what the heck is this? And I looked at the note and it was from Amy. Amy, I love you. Amy, I love you so much. Thank you for gifting me this book for my birthday. And I know Halloween and the spooky season has slightly left us, but I will be getting to it soon because you've gifted it to me and I love you. The next I see from the stack, I have two, one also not in the bag because I was reading it and have read it. But I actually got two books from my brother. So shout out to my brother. I was on the phone with him while I was at Barnes & Noble on like a Sunday, and my birthday was later that week. And I said, oh, I'm just checking to see if they have some new releases that I want that come out on Tuesday. I'm just seeing if they put them out early, which they didn't. And I told him the two books that I was looking for, and within like 5 minutes, he was like, okay, they'll be at your house on Tuesday. Bro, thanks. So the first book that he got me was Madly Deeply, The Diaries of Alan Rickman. This is, I've already read this. This is basically just Alan Rickman's diaries kind of edited a little bit. And his diaries from 93 to 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I really enjoy Alan Rickman. I don't know a whole lot about him, so this was interesting to see. We're getting a little bit more kind of about him in like kind of a personal way. I have thoughts on this and I'll save them for a different video, but that one. And then I haven't read it yet, but I'm gonna read it soon. I promise, because it was kind of my, like a very anticipated book for me. But it is It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. I really enjoyed It Ends With Us, and Atlas is the love of my life, okay? I love Atlas so much. So I've heard mixed things about this particular book. I'm very excited for it. And if you don't already know, this is like a, I don't know if it's a sequel or a prequel or both, but it's more of Atlas. That's all I know. But It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover is not technically a romance. It's kind of about domestic violence a little bit, and it is very impactful. And a lot of people dislike Colleen Hoover, but that book gave me a lot of emotions. So here's It Starts With Us. Okay. The next one we have is The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. Listen here, people. I don't know anything about these books. I just know people like them, okay? And this is the first book in a trilogy? A saga? I don't know. But I think it's set in Cairo. Period. It's a David Bad trilogy. There's brass. I don't know. City of Brass. Period. Okay? You come for the vibes, not for me to describe these books to you. Okay? Next I have Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. I think this gives Red, White, and Royal Blue vibes, but a little different. But I think it's like an American dude and a British dude. Fake date, get together. I don't know. I love Alexis Hall. His writing is just like so good. And because I got this almost right after I finished A Lady for a Duke. So just literally seeing Alexis Hall's name, I was like, I gotta get it, okay? Oh, okay. And then I got She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. I think this is just a reimagining of the Ming Dynasty, and I'm kind of sure it's sapphic, but I'm not really sure. I'm obsessed with this cover. I think this cover is just like so beautiful, and I think Ruby and I might read it together one day. So stay tuned for that. We keep talking about it, so maybe. Queen herself, Tessa Bailey. I got My Killer Vacation. I also didn't take the sticker off of this one, but this one is about a bounty hunter and like an elementary school teacher, and it's not the same, okay? I don't know what happens in this book. Obviously, I haven't read it, but it's Tessa Bailey, so like there's things that like I can think are gonna happen, but I think it's so funny that I really want to read this like in general because Bounty Hunter, I think it might be funny. And also I love Dog the Bounty Hunter as a child. We watched that all the time. So just him being a bounty hunter and me being like, Dog the Bounty Hunter, that's funny. And then what else do I have in here, my friends? Ooh, I have The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. This is book 3 in the Mistborn trilogy, like the original trilogy. I'm not gonna read the back because I'm currently in the middle of Wall of Ascension, but I got this because Bailey and I are reading them. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at the back, but this is the front. So I don't know how to describe it. Fantasy, there's elements, there's a ragtag team of people, governments, political intrigue, you get the idea. Fantasy, I don't know. These are not a part of my book haul. Why are they in my bag? So the last two that I have, I actually got from Ruby over at Ruby Red. She gifted these to me. And one of them is The Grace of Kings by Ken Liu. This is another kind of like fantasy type book that gives off like dynasty vibes. And so lots of like battles, political intrigue, things like that. Big, huge boy. I'm very excited. I know a lot of people that have read this and really enjoyed it, and this is kind of gonna help me get more into my fantasy era, okay? And then the last book I have, also gifted to me by Ruby, is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. And young adult, fantasy, history, power, blah, blah, blah. I'm so excited. I wanted to read this for a long time. I actually, there was one time when I was going to like a boxing gym, and I found out after we stopped going that prior to this book's release, Tomi Adeyemi knew like the owners of the boxing gym, and like she used to go to the other location, and I was like, whoa, 3 feet up, 3 connections apart from Tomi Adeyemi, period. So yeah, I don't know, more fantasy. But that's it. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Barnes & Noble. I have some more books that I got around the time of my birthday, but they weren't specifically book haul birthday gifts. I'm not going to show you those because that is a secret other thing that I'm doing. But yeah, I think I like kind of killed this haul, dude. Like a bunch of romance, some fantasy, a nonfiction. Like I'm not even gonna try to hold them all because I'll knock them over, but you'll see them in the thumbnail. But here for the vibes. Welcome. I'm in my midlife crisis. Nope, not midlife. I'm in my quarter life crisis. Welcome. But yeah, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed this chaos. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do to help out my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.